Manipur observes 57th Hunger Marches Day. People pay tributes to 4 individuals who laid down their lives during students' uprising against famine-like situation in 1965. Manipur logs 2 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 0 death case in last 24 hours. Coronavirus affects 1,39,673 people so far. India adds 9,520 new COVID-19 cases, over 12,000 recoveries and 41 deaths in last 24 hours. Active cases stands at 87,311. And Governor Ganeshan inaugurates 50th All Manipur Sumanglila Festival 2021-2022 at Ibuyayma Sumanglila Sanglen in Palace Compound. Good evening and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Prime Time English News. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance. And I'm PREMI THANGJAM, bringing you the news in details. All Manipur Students Union MSU observed the 57th Hunger Marches Day or Chaklam Konchat today. The day was observed in memory of Oinam Nabakumar and Pramodini and Laishram Chauba. All 3 were students and Oinam Nilamani, a driver of All India Radio. They were killed in firing by security forces in the revolt against the then government for causing artificial scarcity of essential food items in 1965. Speaking on the sidelines, MSU President THANGJAM Chalamba urged the government to keep a check on the skyrocketing prices of essential commodities and to ensure that another Hunger Marches Day does not occur again in the state. A large number of people include photos of Nabakumar, Nilamani, Chaubal and Pramodini at the Martyrs Memorial Complex located at Singjamai Pishum Chingamataka in Imphal. MSU President Chalamba hoisted the MSU flag at the memorial site to mark the day. Later, a large number of students took out a rally from Pishum Chingamata till the DM College campus. Chalamba expressed suspicion that some external forces are deliberately trying to hinder food production in order to make the state, which was once abundant with natural resources, become dependent on others. Claiming that rich and powerful few are playing monopoly, Chalamba condemned state MLAs and ministers of playing dirty politics even for distribution of subsidized ration to the public. He also appealed to Manipur government to strive towards making the state self-sufficient and to provide fertilizers to farmers on time. It may be mentioned that 4 people were killed and several students were left injured in the students' revolt of 1965. MSU was formed the next day on August 28, 1965.
Tanglaba Sahida could Mipal Tanga Sumlakiba, Mipal Tanga Hinabima Kakli, the Maram Orakanda, Mipal Tanga Dum Henava, upon the Putok, Sahalakanda, the Music Potok and Maran kind of Putokanava, Adungamakiyamna, Akogi, Labiam Karisala have the coaching Chinadabangam de, Luna, Ikogi Ladiba, Hosi Pangiba, Kogino, Matang the Vayadra, Polam Seram Sing, Masidi at Yapanga, Maram Orakanda, Lyra Bunumagi, Akogi Suraga Sanumaga Sazariba, Akogi Munusing, the Kogi Sarana, Masaragana, Hanga, Gave him the Yanuba, Tankakamaka Oire, Maramaduna, Akoina, Mahiro Lupam Ojaragosu, Matamna. Adugumba, Aniso was a long concert Amaka, Tolakatra Hibikina, Koipoxe, Maramaduna, Equina Haidiba, Aniso was a long concert Ama, a Kogi Baton, Tawida Vida, Ladiba, Kogi problem sing as any tin sort of Virakanda, Palibangana, Yamaning Tizana, Light of Singi Aduga, Maru and a Labuk Kumdanaga, Suzariba, Longi Singi, Awabi and Virakanda, Sumuma sing as Mipal Tangdaba, Winanabakitamata, Polisima Sembiba, Aduga Potosatong Maran, kind of Putonaba, Honabiba, Haramaran, kind of Panganaba, Honabiba, Adunga Taboxing by Karpiam, Maruoi.
All Manipur Students Union MSU advisor YK Dhiren says price hike of commodities due to insufficiency of price fixation committee of the government. He was speaking to Impact News after the public meeting held at DM College campus on the occasion of 57th Hunger Marchers Day today. Dhiren stressed on the need for both public and government to work together to avert the risks of unprecedented food crisis in the state. He He stressed on government framing a policy for farmers to ensure that there is abundance of agricultural produce in Manipur. Dhiren appealed to Price Fixation Committee towards fixing the price of daily essential commodities as per the financial condition of the state, and that the committee must display the actual price of each commodity at all the shops. Former office bearers of MSU, women folk, leaders of different organizations and students attended the meeting. MSU presented humble gifts to family members of the 4 martyrs of 1965.
Price Fixation Committee su thabak toroktaba amadi karbar wala singna balongning ba mamanda any lambi da kaiguma normal rail slide to ga lambi thingarga ju ekoi alu kg da ngasi lupa kun pirambado ayeng nongalaga nimpu piraga yonba matamda koi lengak na chap chaba log yoba legal goiba phangmam thokpa dandi du pi da namro kanda businessmen singsina tawning bada toba ngambagi phibam mamada ngasi manipur da leheliba sing se government na policy ma Price Fixation Committee si fazana function to hola kanda ekoi pochai gi maman singa chap chaba mamanda miam da yamna reasonable oiba poda makta phangna bona bada government ga choba responsibility do lohun jini ga.
All Manipur Students Union MSU Technopole District Committee also observed the 57th Hunger Marchers Day at the Hall of Eastern Shine School in More Ward number 7. Attendees paid floral tribute to the photos of Oinam Nabakumar, Waikom Nilamani, Laishram Chauba and Nomai Kapam Pramodini, and also observed a 2-minute silence as a mark of respect to the 4 martyrs. The 57th Hunger Marchers Day was also observed in Ziribam district. MSU District Committee Ziribam organized the observance at the conference hall of the union at Ziribam's Babupara. Leaders of CSO, students and Myra Paibi group took part in the event. Nine local clubs of Tidim line from Moirang to Churchanpur demand amendment and proper implementation of the MLR and LR Act to protect indigenous people of Manipur. Members of the 9 local clubs held a press meet in this regard at KKL office in Jupiter Yambim Center, Pauna Kaithal More Market today. Speaking to media, THANGJAM Ramesh, president of Social Welfare Club Torbung Bangla, one of the 9 clubs, said members of the 9 clubs and Myra Paibi groups of the area held a meeting and discussed measures to protect Meitei or Meitei community from becoming a minority community. He stressed that the existing MLR and LR Act is creating a hindrance in safeguarding the community and its lands. He also said that the meeting decided to ban outsiders from purchasing lands from Moirang to Churchanpur under the jurisdiction of the clubs.
Ladybug Club akoi punsanaraga akoi jati kandayade haidna lam yonba amadi akoi Meitei haiba nupi sing asisu ngasi tongan ba jati da mayum pan bagi asigumba ase tawdana ba haina akoi club nipan sina punjanjaraga ngasi ma akoi wareba malepe imai ven sing su yaure haibadi atopa jati da mayum pan bidaba amasung haiba lamasi yonbidaba karigumba yolamagadi haiba lamasi da tholokba problem kudimak masa na daita.
What happens inside a prison is something that we in the society ignore conveniently. Maybe because we readily assume that prisoners are unwanted in the society. But in reality, they also have rights to undergo jail term with dignity. Are the inmates of Manipur Central Jail in Sajiwa getting the basic rights enshrined under Article 21 of the Indian Constitution? Chief Justice of Manipur High Court P.V. Sanjay Kumar feels otherwise. Here's a special report.
The High Court Legal Services Committee and the National Legal Services Authority team, led by the Chief Justice of the High Court of Manipur, P.B. Sanjay Kumar, and media persons today inspected the condition of Manipur Central Jail as part of its campaign Legal Services Assistance to Convict. Deplorable condition of the jail building came first at sight. Reportedly, few inmates had earlier sustained injuries from the collapse of some concrete parts of the building. Jail inmates with mental unstable also need immediate attention.
The situation is not very bad. There is always scope for improvement. It would be good if the government also provides enough funds for maintenance of the buildings and also to provide them facilities where they can learn vocations and learn some skills and be useful for society.
Another pressing issue is the plights facing some prisoners who have already completed their sentences but still in confinement owing to delay in paperwork and documentation. One of them is Zheng Huayon, a Chinese national who have exceeded 2.5 years from his original term. Chief Justice P.B. Sanjay Kumar expressed that such is violation of human rights enshrined under Article 21 of the Indian Constitution, which is available to both foreigners and Indian citizens.
That is another major issue that I've already taken up with my Secretary of the State Legal Services Authority. Documentation has to be obtained from the government of the country to which they need to be deported. There is a lot of paperwork to be done, and because of that lack of paperwork, these people are just stagnating in prison long after the expiry of their jail terms. But Article 21 is available to them, and it is a clear violation of that right. So we need to take it up with the government so that the government also speeds up the process with those other governments so that the documentation is obtained immediately so that these people can be deported either back to the country that they have come from or to any other country which has given them refugee status. So that needs to be done. So that is an issue which needs to be taken up at the government level.
The legal team raised awareness to the inmates about their rights. They were informed that Manipur State Legal Services Authority can provide advocates for the prisoners who could not afford at their end. Chief Justice P.B. Sanjay Kumar stressed on the need for regular interaction among jail authorities, state legal services authorities, and prisoners.
So the legal services authorities are already present here thrice a week, legal aid clinics, and we just need to improve the amount of interaction that is there between these authorities and the legal aid council and the prisoners and the under trial prisoners who are there.
Universal Declaration of Human Rights as well as Article 21 of the Indian Constitution guarantees basic rights and dignities of prisoners. It is time government to look into the lacking infrastructure and provisions. Jail is a place for rehabilitation and reformation of prisoners, not hardships and sufferings. With camera person Arambam Yohan, this is Ketamayum Premchan reporting for Impact News, Manipur Central Jail, Sajiwa.
Combined team of Tengnoupal District Police Commando 6th IRP Machi Police and 21st Assam Rifles arrested a man with 11 kg 755 grams of WY tablets from a man at Shanghak Road, Bongmal village. Arrested person is identified as 32-year-old Songkonhau Haukip, son of Ngamkolet Haukip from Thingpai village under Kinjoy subdivision of Chandel district. The seized WY tablets are estimated to be worth around 5 crore rupees on international market. The team also seized his Bolero vehicle registration number MN01S1223 and his Vivo mobile phone along with Airtel SIM card. He has been handed over to Machi police station for further legal actions. A combined team of Special Commando and 4th Assam Rifles today arrested a suspected active cadre of proscribed RPF or PLA from Kaipi. The arrested person is identified as 22-year-old THANGJAM Chinglensana, son of N. Dharam from Singda, Kadangban in Imphal West. According to information received from police acting on reliable input about a movement of insurgents, The combined team of Special Commando and 4th Assam Rifles at around 1:30 p.m. cordoned and checked the areas in Kaibi, Maninglaikai and nabbed Chinglensana. As per police, Chinglensana reportedly belongs to 259 Battalion of PLA and works under Major Sagai and Major Boicha of RPF PLA. He has been handed over to Sagolmang Police Station for further interrogation. And in a separate incident today, a team of Thoubal District Police Commando along with 16th Assam Rifles arrested a suspected active member of prescribed KYKL from a waiting shed at Wangjing Haitu Pokpi. The arrested person is 29-year-old Okram Amarjit Singh alias Manaubi, son of late O Premjit from Wangjing Haitu Pokpi. Based on specific input from 16th Assam Rifles at around 2 p.m., the combined team led by Thoubal Commando OC Inspector N. Sadananda under the overall supervision of Thoubal SP Jogesh Chandra Haubijam IPS, arrested him along with a magazine with 3 live bullets and 1.32 pistol from Premjit. He has been handed over to Thoubal Police Station for further legal action. Body of a man was found along the Nambol River in Sagolban Bijoy Govinda Temple area under the jurisdiction of Imphal Police Station in Imphal West District. The deceased is identified as 28-year-old Khaidim Jesper, son of late K.H. Surendra from Sagolban Tera Amudon, Akham, Laikai, Imphal. According to police reports, the body was found by joggers this morning. Upon getting information, police and Manipur forensic science teams rushed to the scene and initiated an inquest. The body has been kept at Rims Morgue and police has registered a case. Former Revenue Minister of Manipur, THANGJAM Bira Singh from Utlau Mayai Laikai in Bishnupur district passed away this morning. He was 91. Late T.H. Bira was the elder brother of former Union Minister of State, Culture, Youth Affairs and Sports, THANGJAM Chauba. During his lifetime, he had served as the Director of Department of Education, Government of Manipur, before entering politics in 2000. After winning the State Assembly election on Manipur State Congress Party MSCP ticket from 24 Nambol constituency, he was appointed as a Revenue Minister when Wahengbam Nipamacha was the Chief Minister of Manipur. It may be mentioned that the late leader had worked for the development of his constituency and Manipur as a whole during his lifetime. Korkom, a conglomerate of prescribed outfits, pays homage to Haipau Zadonang ahead of his 91st Memorial Day. Press note from the outfit acknowledges the bravery and courage of Haipau Zadonang who fought against the mighty British. Korkom says the Anglo-Manipuri Treaty on September 14, 1762 and the Treaty of Yandabu on February 24, 1826 are testimonies that Manipur was an independent land. Media boycott of the MPCC and its MLAs has been lifted with immediate effect. The step comes following assurance given by the MPCC President, Congress MLAs and MPCC office bearers at a joint meeting with representatives of EGM, MHJU and AMJU held on August 26. MPCC leaders in the meeting committed to clearing the bills in 2 installments by the end of October 22nd. The first installment of half the amount will be paid by September 10th. Following this commitment, a meeting of the media fraternity was held today at Manipur Press Club and the resolution to lift the boycott was taken. Manipur added 2 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 0 deaths in the last 24 hours. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Common Control Room, coronavirus has affected 1,39,673 people and claimed 2,146 lives in the state so far. Active and recovered cases have not been updated till the time of filing this report. Well, on that note, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring in updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We'll be right back. Keep watching Impact News.
Impact TV presents Brainwave Quiz. Haukiba chahida Brainwave Quiz Season 1 Mai Pangna Pangthokraba matung quiz competition asigi Season 2 pangthonugidamakta sem saba pumnamak loijare. Airiba Brainwave Quiz Season 2 asi mamangdagi hena competitive oiba mawngda pangthoknabagidamakta lakleba September gi tang 13da preliminary round oina written quiz pangthokchagani. Quiz competition asida sarug yabinabgidamakta kaisampata laiba Impact TV gi office natraga Impact TV gi website Facebook page tagisu form asi download tobiba yagani. Form submission tobiba matamda lupa chani gi registration fee tibigadabani. Form submission tofumna Impact TV office, Handsome House Building, Kaisampat, Imphal.
Nurturing Future Leaders Team gi makada K Gozendra Trust amadi JCIS New Chekon na JCIS na thak taruk ki MPSC Combined Civil Services Preliminary Exam 2020-23 course September amadi ge haujaragani. OVC SC ST amadi EWS ke aspirant kuntraga mangada 60% scholarship amadi college sajiba mahairoi shingi damak chahi amagi UPSC MPSC Integrated Civil Services Preparatory course da OVC SC ST and EWS oina 75% fee waiver oigani loinana latest hostel gi khudong chabasu lejari akupa marol gi damal 8414823540 natraga 6009183690 JCIS Training Institute New Chekon Imphal.
American Oncology Institute AOI amadi Babina Specialty Hospital anigi makhada comprehensive cancer care ga loinana multi specialty service singi kudong sabasing pijari kudong sabasing adudi neurology, urology, internal medicine, general surgery, critical care ICU amadi palliative medicine. American Oncology Institute AOI at Babina Specialty Hospital Sajiwa Jail Road Khawai Shoi Imphal East.
Nungaiba Paujel, India gi mapanda Dr. Tamningba Satra Singh, Sel Ichang Changdana MBBS tamba yaragani. Study loan amadi installment gi khudong chaba supijari. Net qualified Torba Singh na NMC and WHO na recognized Torba Lebak Singh, Haibadi, Russia, Bangladesh, Masung CIS country Singh da MBBS tamna bagi admission form thajari. Akupa marol gi damak overseas point tana BU 9366 504 530.
Presto Personalized Wonders Imphal da nauna hangdok jare hairiba asida personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba potlam sing mafam asida phangbigani ngasi maglangsing birau Tilak Ras Enterprises Presto Thangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back after the break and you're watching Primetime English News. India added 9,520 new COVID-19 cases, 12,875 recoveries and 41 deaths in the last 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active caseload stands at 87,311. Total recoveries are 4,37,83,788. Recovery rate stands at 98.62%. Death toll reaches 5,27,597. Over 211 crore 39 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 60 crore 52 lakh 2,000 people. It has claimed above 64 lakh 86,000 people and recoveries are above 58 crore 1 lakh 30,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 34 lakh 81,000 in the world. Governor La Ganeshan inaugurated the 15th All Manipur Sumang Lila Festival 2021-22 today at Iboyaima Sumang Lila Sanglen at Palace Compound in Imphal. Speaking on the occasion, the governor said Sumang Lila has become a powerful medium for mass education besides giving entertainment and relaxation. He said originally Sumang Lila started as a comic genre presented before the kings and noblemen, which ultimately developed into the present form of courtyard enacted play. He said Sumang Lila group of those days attempted to preserve and promote humanism, tolerance, confidence, devotion, truth and justice through their performances. Stating that Sumang Lila has today developed both theatrically and artistically, La Ganeshan said that the present Sumang Lilas have been trying to focus on the issues of moral values, unity and integrity. Governor appealed to all sections of the people of Manipur to contribute their best in their respective capacities with sincerity, discipline and confidence for ensuring peace in Manipur so that the state can move towards progress and prosperity. He also thanked Manipur State Kala Academy MSKA for their relentless efforts in organizing festivals, exhibitions, seminars, workshops and instituting awards and scholarships for art and culture personalities over the years. Taking part in the event, Chief Minister N. Biren said, Sumang Lila Festival is an encouraging event in the field of art and culture in the state. He said, Sumang Lila is an important art form which is indispensable in the society. Governor distributed medals to the winners of 49th All Manipur Sumang Lila Festival 2021. Altogether, 25 Sumang Lila groups, 11 male and 14 female, are participating in the festival, which is being organized by MSKA as a part of its Golden Jubilee celebration. M. Joy Commissioner Art and Culture, L. Kishorji, Director Art and Culture, artists and students attended the inaugural function of the festival. American Oncology Institute AOI, one of the largest chain of cancer specialty hospitals today, conducted 1 Hour for Your Lung campaign across India to create awareness on lung cancer. It encourages people to act for lung health. As a part of the campaign, American Oncology Institute at Babina Specialty Hospital, Kabai Soy, Sajiwa Jail Road, Imphal East, organized breathing exercises by an expert yoga trainer, a free pulmonary function test, and a health talk by expert on lung health with 30 personnel of Manipur Traffic Police. AOI aligns this initiative with its main campaign, SCAN, a campaign on World Lung Cancer Day, which explains the most common symptoms of lung cancer and educates people across the country. As per researchers from the Indian Council of Medical Research ICMR, India is likely to witness an over 7-fold rise in lung cancer cases by 2025 compared to the situation a decade ago. Nearly 45% of lung cancer patients are diagnosed at a time when cancer has spread to other parts of the body. Misdiagnosis is the major problem in detecting the disease at an early stage, as the symptoms are often mistaken as those of pulmonary tuberculosis. Samvardhini Nyas Manipur Pran today extended its support to government's efforts to put an end to use of plastics. Speaking to media at its office in Guakaithal today, co-convener of the Pran, Indira Oinam, said, Samvardhini Nyas Bharat is an organization registered under Trust Act with Matru Shakti motto. She said the Samvardhini Nyas Manipur Pran came into being on June 24th this year. The Manipur Pran will be organizing Plastic Mukh Bharat in all the 16 districts of the state. And to initiate this movement, an awareness will be held first. Indira Oinam said that they are also in contact with the government to discuss establishment of slaughter houses to facilitate youths and women engaged in livestock farming.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯏꯕꯁꯤꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯗꯛꯁꯤ ꯑꯦꯕꯥꯏꯂꯦꯕꯜ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯄꯤꯕꯁꯤ ꯉꯝꯗꯦ ꯑꯟꯑꯦꯝꯄ꯭ꯂꯣꯏ ꯋꯤꯃꯦꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯌꯨꯊꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯄꯤꯅꯤꯡꯕꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯂꯣꯟ ꯂꯩ ꯃꯗꯨꯅ ꯔꯤꯁꯔꯆ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯑꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯊꯤꯕꯤ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇ ꯀꯧꯅꯥꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯌꯣꯟꯕ ꯉꯝꯃꯦ aduga chap manana livestock ki da praja mayam ga hena wak to ba yabasi slaughter house ama phajana full project plan tawraga government ga soi discussion tawnajari hairibasi tawrakanda ekoi manipur da KFC leire atop atop mayam ama leire hojik meat zoliji asi phajana meat si hygienic oina tongan ba scientifical term da sinarakanda ekoi production ji puthokningi district taratruk makta.
Products made out of Manipur's GI tag, chakhao black rice, kachai lemon, tamenglong orange and sirarakong hathai chili are being exhibited at India's Geographically Indicated Products Fair 2022 at India Export Mart, Greater Noida, Delhi, NCR. The fair started on August 26 and will end on August 28. Farmers under Chakhao Poireton Organic Producer Company Limited, Rinrum Organic Producer Company Limited, Sirarakong Haithai Chili Promotion Committee and Rialuang Organic Farmers Producer Company Limited are participating in the fair under the initiative of Manipur Organic Mission Agency, MOMA. One-day awareness cum training on quality seed production was held at ICAR KVK Ukrul, Hongpong today. Krishi Vigyan Kendra Ukrul organized the program in association with ICAR Research Complex for Northeast Region Manipur Center, Imphal, Institute of Cooperative Management, Imphal, and alumni of Association of Agriculture College, Imphal. Botanica Calgary, Canada Project Manager Dr. O. Gunamani, CAU Imphal Professor Dr. A. Herojid, Professor L. Nabachandra, ICM Imphal Director Dr. K. Joy Chandra, ICAR RC Manipur Center Joint Director Dr. I. Megha Chandra, KVK Ukrul Head Dr. Solai Luiram, Subject Matter Specialist Dr. THANGJAM Ajit Kumar, along with senior scientists and farmers from different parts of Ukrul area, participated in the program. Speaking on the occasion, ICAR RC Manipur Center Joint Director Dr. I. Megha Chandra stressed that better quality seeds are of high demand in market and that the training program aimed at imparting knowledge to farmers to produce good quality seeds. He added that most of the seeds used by local farmers are mostly brought from outside the state. Thereby, production of good quality seeds in the state is vital so that local farmers can make more profits. He encouraged farmers to take part in similar upcoming training programs under ICAR.
Farmer masana putolaga koina quality control ji tawalaga state government di seed certification CM certified on ba adumai taroga maruji apabo ohel kanda seed 1966 ki makada koi certified tawale aduga hujiki seed chinji koina mu option laga ato to program adagi state government di program sinda koina certified seed signification halaga isathok engalan ba self sufficiency in food grain ani government na chathari basisu.
One-day training on pest management and quality seed production of rice and water conservation management was held at Sikibung village in Kampong district today. The program was held under Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana and Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana as a part of the welfare measures taken for farmers under the Department of Agriculture. Knapsack sprayers were distributed to the farmers. Agriculture Department Additional Director Todinang Panmai, Deputy Director A.K. Chitaranjan, RKVY Nodal Officer T.H. Joy Prakash, PMKSY Nodal Officer R.K. Virendru and 100 farmers participated in the program. One-day national workshop on protection and conservation of wetlands was held at the court hall of Manipur University today. Department of Zoology, Manipur University, Department of Environmental Science, Polestar College, Biodiversity, Ecology and Environment Network, Manipur, BNet Manipur and Wildlife Institute of India jointly organized the workshop. Working President of BNet Manipur and Professor of Manipur University and Mohilal, who attended the workshop, said that the event was held with an aim to conserve diminishing lakes in the state. He underlined on conserving the Loktak Lake and the Phumlin part particularly. Professor Motilal said that wetlands in Manipur are diminishing due to lack of awareness among the masses. He called upon concerted effort in preserving the lakes of Manipur. One-day outreach program on TDS, TCS and salary provision was held at Conference Hall of Manipur Legislative Assembly. Manipur Legislative Assembly and Income Tax Department jointly organized the event. Income Tax Officer Joyo Haubijum gave resourceful insights on income tax filing and tax exemptions provided under Income Tax Act during the program, attended by officers and officials of Manipur Legislative Assembly. District Administration for Zol today held the second District Hill Leaders Day and Miyamginumit at DC Complex of Zol. 18 stalls of government departments were put up to attend queries of people in the district. As a part of the 55th Foundation Day celebration of New Chekon Youth Club, meritorious students who passed the recent 10th and 12th examinations with high marks were felicitated today. Speaking on the occasion, Wangkai MLA Arun Kumar THANGJAM lauded New Chekon Youth Club for encouraging students in the area.
Larik katanataba tungan behiramda sana konabada akoi club sina award pidana puning thogatana thogodo function mayam amsu yauri aduga maru aina wangkai kendra ina thamjarapa miyengsi aigi election gi matamda su haijagi bagi matunginna akoi wangkai kendra sing isau thoktana ba ina wangkai kendra gi leiriba drainage system singasi fajana sengdokpa madui election matungda ai fajana hori hoji su makha chathari loibang amdri tongan ba development lagna ba government gi program da kan lambi thong semgatna ba leiriba jaga singasi lu hena thamna ba akoi policy program mayam su ya cheri aduna masigum mayam se paikat chage nai namkanna honajari.
Former Indian footballer Potsangbam Randy today launched Pro Health, a new physical therapy and rehabilitation clinic at Surendra Kumar building in Kwakaithil, Makathok, Chomlikai. Speaking on the sideline, Randy said that the clinic will offer physiotherapy and sports physiotherapy. He expressed belief that a newly opened clinic will be beneficial for sports persons.
Sumaina tauba rehab clinic haibase play akoi sports injury se yam kana boy jagani aduga sports person natabising da su injury haibase de tambangam de adum thoibne ankle injury oiro knee injury oiro shoulder injury oiro sigum base da samna phaba clinic ama tholok pai je akoi gi Manipur gi Imphal gi yamna kana ba adung mayam jo thuna recover tauna haraga akoi injured ore haraga yum da adum laisan ba akoi rehab ki maram de khangdabnina adubu sigum facility se lakpa ji amna phai haina khalle aduga I just wish the best wishes fazina sumaina continue to biraga di akoi da koi prajas di am kana boy gini.
Nagaland got its second railway station on Dhansari Sokovi railway line after a gap of more than 100 years since Dimapur station was opened in 1903. Nagaland Chief Minister Nephew Rio described the day as a historic day for Nagaland. He said the state got a second railway terminal passenger services after a gap of more than 100 years on Dhansari Sokovi railway line. Rio said the facility will bring immense benefit to the people of Nagaland and other neighboring states. Nagaland Chief Minister Nephew Rio officially flagged off the first passenger train service, the Dhoni Polo Express from Sokovi railway station on August 26. Sokovi railway station is a part of the Dimapur Zubza railway project. The railway station is an alternative train route for Nagaland and Manipur passengers to Guwahati. And now the sports news. Athletic events of second Manipur Olympic Games started today in the final match of the men's 100-meter race held at Sai NERC Takil Part Main Stadium. SH Ilabanta of Imphal West wins the first place. Imphal East Dhawat won the second place and Kangpokpi's Lejakai won the third position. In the women's 100-meter final, Yaisana L of Imphal West has won the first position, while A. Angita and A. Premita of Imphal East won the second and third position respectively. Meanwhile, in the 4x400 meters mixed relay, S. Arnold Chingulembi, CH Singkainganba and H. Bumeshwari of Imphal East District won the first position, while Ingumocha, S. Nganthoy, Arkidayananda and M. Khalida Mastand of Taubal bagged the second position, and Anil Iringbam, El Velinda A. Khelendro and Chancharani Mutum of Imphal West came in the third post spot. Remaining athletic events of Manipur Olympic Games will be held tomorrow. United Association of Kickboxing Organization Manipur today congratulated Manipur's kickboxers who won medals in the WACO India Seniors and Masters Men-Women International Kickboxing Championship 2022. The championship was held from August 18 to 22 at Nehru Stadium in Chennai. Manipur bagged a total of 9 medals including 4 gold medals, 3 silvers and 2 bronze medals. A. Haridas Mitai, Y. Thoisana, Bhupen Mutum and S. Nandarani won gold medals. M. Chaning Khombi Chanu, T.H. Meghajit and N. Sanatomba bagged silver medals, while Bijain and Kates Basanta won 1 bronze medal each. Sanabam Gunamani Mangang was the team manager and Hizam Daminti took part as the referee. Social United Club Oinam Laikai felicitated Chingtham Surjit, who has bagged gold medal in the 6th International Gold Medalist Karate. The championship was held from July 30 to 31st at Netaji Indoor Stadium in Kolkata. Speaking on the sideline of the event held at Oinam Laikai Community Hall, Social United Club Oinam Laikai President Sanabam Ranjit said that the event aimed to motivate youths towards games and sports and to stay away from drug abuse.
Iramdam Somda Hore Bangang, Nisagi Pakta, Taurapa, Aduna, Angang Singji, Mang Bagi, Sangiam, Helkalapa, Aduna, Hajiki, Angang Sinakan, Honaraga, Mana Gol, Lorpazida, Quina, the guys that Mazi Gol or Pagi, Okpagi, Tolamji Pangto, Gati, Okayi, Halaman Singna, Adegi Magi, Ladyba, Pagi Lekagi, Hansingina, Masama Susing, Adegi. Lairiba Angang Singji, Shamkat Sanabagi, Wakalolo, do Sialakara, Habagi Wakalon, do the Quina, Sujiki, Golo Pagi, and Oche, Quina, Opagi programs, Maru and Pakto.
Mayang Imphal MLA Kongkham Rabindro praised Linthoi Chanambam of Mayang Imphal Thana Maning Laikai for bringing a gold medal in the World Cadet Judo Championship held at Sarajevo, Bosnia. Representing India in the championship, Linthoi Chanambam, daughter of Chanambam Ibohal and Chanambam Ongbi Guneshwari, won the gold medal in any age group category. Before we conclude, let's take a look at headlines once again. Manipur observes 57th Hunger Marchers Day. People pay tributes to 4 individuals who laid down their lives during students' uprising against famine-like situation in 1965. Manipur logs 2 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 0 death case in last 24 hours. Coronavirus affects 1,39,673 people so far. India adds 9,520 new COVID-19 cases, over 12,000 recoveries and 41 deaths in last 24 hours. Active cases stands at 87,000 and Governor Laganesh inaugurates 15th All Manipur Sumang Lila Festival 2021-2022 at Iboyama Sumang Lila Sanglin in Palace Kampong. And that's all we have in this edition of the English Primetime Bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Till then, good night, stay indoors and stay safe.
Khanghanjava High Court of Manipur ki computer assistant